The other governor joining us today is the former governor of Virginia, who is also a former presidential candidate, Jim Gilmore. No doubt Governor Gilmore listening to Governor Whitman for the last few minutes. She's never Trump. I mean, as you just said there, and you're pro-Trump, right? What'd you make of that?
Well, it's a matter of trying to draw the party together because of what unifies us, which is trying to change the direction of the country, which is what the American people absolutely want. You know, I don't have to certify everything that what Donald Trump says or does in order to recognize that the real enemy of the American people here is a Hillary Clinton presidency. She is the one who is really the dangerous candidate here. She's the one under the Secretary of State's position that has seen the emergence of China and Russia and the danger from Iran and the danger of North Korea and the rise of terrorism and has done nothing about it, the danger of Benghazi. And in addition to that, I took the position over a year ago that Hillary Clinton was disqualified from the presidency altogether because she has been Secretary of State and still managed and operated this Clinton Foundation, which drew money in from overseas, and then eliminated her emails. So we couldn't track exactly what was going on. The American people are not going to ever be able to put their trust in their presidency if Hillary Clinton becomes the president, and that's where we've got to keep our eye on the ball. I disagree with Governor Whitman, who I like, but the fact is that she's taking her eye off the ball. The real danger to this country is a Clinton presidency.
Okay, so you see it as a choice, an A or B choice. It reminds me of what the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said when he was in here the other day. Again, not a huge fan of every single thing that Donald Trump has said, but he, like you, sees it as a choice. He chooses Trump over Clinton. Let me ask you about the economy a little bit, because that's the topic of the day, right? This jobs report came out, and it was a brutal report. I mean, only 38,000 jobs were added. Trump says it's a bombshell, you know, meaning that politically this, I guess, changes the game and really gives him an argument. What have you seen from Trump so far that convinces you that he has the right answers? What has he said that you like on the economy that you say, yeah, he can get things going, that where it's not right now?
Well, first of all, he's obviously been a businessman. He's dealt with management and he's dealt with capital. But I'm not going to sit here and become a mouthpiece for any candidate, and especially not Donald Trump. But what I am going to tell you is that it is the Democratic Party's program which has led us to this slow growth economy and to this devastating jobs report this morning. So I'm going to ask your viewers, what do you want? More of the same? More of your young people living in your basements? More of your jobs being insecure? More of the danger that we're seeing of 38,000 job creation is a devastating number. And by the way, the last 3 quarters, the economy has not grown in any significant way. If we're going to turn this country around, we're going to have to go with new leadership and someone who at least is speaking in a decisive way about the need for change.
But you don't see anything from Trump, say, on taxes where he's talked about it, or on regulation, or on any of these, you know, any number of economic issues which would add to growth in the economy that you say, yeah, I'm for that. It really does sound, to me at least, from what you've said since you changed the subject right from the beginning of the question, that you are anti-Clinton, not necessarily pro-Trump.
I am anti-Clinton because that is the choice that we've been given. This process, and I was in this process, Connell. I ran for president. I walked through the snows of New Hampshire. This process has yielded us Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. That is the choice that we have to make, and real leadership means that the Republican Party has to gather together. And I'm not patient with these people around the party who are breaking their pledges and they're saying, in the case of some of the candidates who ran, and the people who say we're never Trump. It is the Republican Party that has to, at this point, offer the leadership. We're the only chance to change the direction of the country and get the economy moving again.
All right, Governor Gilmore, good to see you, and thank you very much for coming on today.